TV, but it's going to be Paul Nyeza in the face-off for Kenya. And for Puerto Rico, well, they are going to be tough. There's a fast man break already. That's a good save there from the Kenyan keeper, Insala, the youngest player in this competition in this World Championships. And the shot there coming from Chris Testa, straight from the face-off. And pressure now coming as just stepping around there does Paul Nyeza. Zaya flips the ball up. Oh, intercepted though. Kenya and Puerto Rico come back the other way. Long stick. They don't mind firing the ball when they have an opportunity. Down the bottom, looks inside and just manages to draw the keeper out there. Does Danny Tapia. And Danny Tapia gets the first goal of the game through an interception in the defensive end. But Kenya able to clear that ball and get it into their offense. They are on the board, Puerto Rico, through Danny Tapia. Ball back into the center. And face off to be won. Ball flicks out, ground ball. Great pick up there from Bremen Koyo. And Koyo looks back inside, finds his teammate, but just puts him under a little bit of pressure. Puerto Rico coming back the other way. Looks down again, looks over. One pass, good pass there. As we see, the goal scorer is Joseph Rafferty. And the transition ball there from the turnover in the middle. What a fantastic ground ball, though, from Bremen Koyo, who did everything that he needed to do. But it came back the other way. And Danny Tapia, well, he's racking up points. First goal and an assist. And we see Joseph Rafferty on the board for Puerto Rico. And ball to be won. It might be a hold there. And that could be going the way of the hold had there. And they're just resetting. And I thought it was a Kenyan ball. But it's going the way of Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico here. Verona with the ball. Ball down the back. The goal scorer there. And Joseph Rafferty. Rafferty passes the ball up to Bucello. That's Nicholas Bucello, who kicks the ball up there to Lorenzo Verona. And Verona looks to give the ball on. Little inside sweep, inside cut. Good tip of the stick there. That's come off a Kenyan stick, but backed up here by Nicholas Bucello. And fires down there to Danny Tapia. Tapia passes the ball down to X. Looks to get it back. Ball to be won. Oh, nice little take inside again there from Bremen Koyo. And Koyo makes his way down the field. As Kenyan run the ball behind. Looking to feed the ball. Gets massive pressure there from the long stick there from Puerto Rico. And the ball has been turned over. And the defender from Puerto Rico will run this ball out. It is through Dom Deering. Deering looks over. Looks to give a little pass there to Verona. Verona couldn't quite find Rafferty on the bottom corner, but skip passes the other side. And top shelf shot there from Nicholas Bucello. Gets the third goal of the game for Puerto Rico. And Nicholas Bucello getting himself on the scoreboard. There's been some good work here for Kenya. And we've got a timeout here charged to Kenya. So they just want to have a little talk about what is going on out there. A couple of really good ground balls there. And Bremen Koyo has been very, very good with the ground balls and extracting himself out of trouble. But it has all been Puerto Rico on the scoreboard as they have single goal scorers.
Got it? If we don't have anything, we move it forward and then do what?
And they are currently leading 3-1 here as the two teams have a chat with this timeout called by Kenya. So there's a beautiful night here in Sion Whippo for these late games. So we do have another game on World Lacrosse TV at the moment, and Shendell Oliver is calling that one out on field 1. It is Japan against Hong Kong, China. And they are coming back out here now. So face off to be had. And for the Kenyans, Alexander Wanjiki heads to the X position. Face off about to be taken. Puerto Rico, and it's Tester again. Apologies, no, that's not. That is Wilfred Crispin. Great job in the face-off. Said I only saw the two there. Apologies, Wilfred. Wilfredo. Now Puerto Rico again in the offensive end. Nick Tester comes on. Has Gabe Roman with the ball. Gabe kicks the ball around. Ball fired out here to the left-hand side. Joseph Rafferty already has a goal on the board. Kicks the ball up. Goes to drive. Gabe Roman. Roman looking, but not there. Rafferty with the ball. Rafferty looks down the bottom to Tester. And Nick Tester rolls around, looks inside and finds Danny Tapia, and Tapia gets his second of the game as he gets the fourth here for Puerto Rico. And Danny Tapia, well, he's been involved in 3 out of the 4. He's got 3 points at the moment, 2 goals, 1 assist, and you have games like that where you just seem to be everywhere you are, it turns to gold. And Danny Tapia looking at having one of those games as Chris Tester wins that one from the face-off this time. There's Joseph Rafferty, waits for his substitutes to come on. Nicholas Brusello comes on. Kicks the ball back to Chris Tester. Chris Tester to Rafferty. Rafferty over to the other side there to Brusello. Brusello fires out the back, and good back up here from Puerto Rico in the number 11, Lorenzo Verona. And he will restart play down behind X on the left-hand side. Kicks it over there to Sean Loreno. Looks inside and fires a bullet. Lorenzo Verona, the number 11 for Puerto Rico, just comes up top side here on the left, gets goal side or top side of his man. You can see him drive here on the replay. Looks in and just, that's a great shot down by the right foot of the keeper. And Verona, getting his first of the game. And we go back to a face-off. So Puerto Rico asserting some authority at the moment, a legal procedure in the centre. And that'll mean Wilfredo Crispin will come up with the ball. Substitutes come on as we see Roman look to drive down that left-hand pipe, but decides to roll back and kick the ball on. And now the rotation back on the bottom corner. There's that man. He's already got 3 points. Looks down and fires another one. And Gabe Roman on the board this time from the pass there again of Danny Tapia. So Tapia just bringing others into the play as well as putting goals in the cage. And the number 17, Gabe Roman, gets that goal. Ball will start back in the centre. Good face off there from Chris Tester. Tester looks to pass the ball down. Gets it down. We've got a 6-0 ball game here. As the ball will rotate around. Joseph Rafferty gets the ball in motion. Ball comes back up to Nick Tester. Back to Rafferty, back to Nick Tester. Nick Tester fires, and Nick Tester from the left-hand side on his right has fired another ball into the back of the cage here for Puerto Rico. And Nick Tester, well, he gets a goal. And we're out to a 7-0 lead here. Puerto Rico over Kenya. We have 9 minutes 25 to go in the first quarter. It is 7-0 is the lead. And ball about to come out. Good dive on the ball. Ball pushed forward. Ground ball to be won. There might be a loose ball push there. And that ball will go the way of Puerto Rico. And Gabriel Carrero will take the ball. Just needs to clear some space there as Carrero passes the ball over, kicks it to Basello. So Nicholas Basello, good cut through there. Ball back there to Joseph Rafferty. Rafferty carries the ball up through the top of the cage, looks down the bottom. Finds the man there in Danny Tapia. Tapia kicks up and fires the ball on the left-hand side. There does Sean Laureano, but misses the cage again. Nice inside swim move there. Ball back up the top. Looks to fire again, and that one goes wide. So shots are plenty coming here for Puerto Rico. That one coming out the stick of Danny Tapia. Tapia again gets space. He's knocked good save in the cage there from the Kenyan keeper. And running it out there is Benjamin Muselli. He was their top goal scorer in the first game. Ended up with 3 goals. And you look at the swim move. Oh, a little bit of freestyle out there. Swim move draws the penalty. So Kenya are going to have a man-up opportunity here. Just gets inside, good ball control, but ball hits the deck now. So a power play opportunity for Kenya. And they will look to put their first score on the board if they can run their man-up opportunity. And we are looking to see what this power play looks like. They are setting up, so the ball will come up here through Koyo. Koyo just draws out. Kicks it over there to Muselli. Now the ball comes down the side. Just obscured here a little, apologies, by the coach's box. And passing the ball, moving it on. Ball down the back, nice cut through the centre, just missing the player. Ball to be won. It is picked up, great pick up, but has to be careful. That'll be over and back, but they get away with that one. Does Kenya. And allowed to pick the ball up out there is Felix Goita. Goita just gets the ball knocked down, but intercepted there again from Kenya. And they run through the X position. And there's a man who has gone down in the crease. And that will be a hydration break as Puerto Rico will pick the ball up here as we go to a hydration break at the 7-minute mark, or 6 minutes 34 to go in the first term here. And the man himself, Jim Shirt, just come out to have a look at the Kenyan team and the fun and frivolity that they are. They bring a lot of excitement to these World Championships to the Kenyans. But it is all Puerto Rico at the moment. They are leading 7-0 And you can see here on the replay, just that was Nicholas Basello ripping the top net. And looked inside, good inside look there, and fired over and found Tapia sitting on the crease. Just took it with pressure, but Tapia gets that one and able to pop it through. And all clear being signalled. It is quarter one action here. We'll try and get a score check on the other ground for you, but you can watch that as Japan score again out there as I turn my head. And you can watch that on World Lacrosse TV. If you have the pass, you get all these games. It's just lacrosse heaven here on World Lacrosse TV. 10 days of lacrosse action, and every game is live on World Lacrosse TV. The commentators out here, we've got Shendell Oliver, Teddy Jenner, and myself, Tony Watts. And if you want to send me a message and you're on Instagram, flick a message to me. I'll try and get a shout out to you. My Instagram handle is at Tony Watts 71. That is at TonyWatts 71. Send us a message and see if I can't get you part of the broadcast. So ball here with Puerto Rico. Verano passes the ball around. Ball comes around the back here to Loreno.
One more time.
And up the top again. Lorenzo Verona. And now see the quick pass there from Nick Testa. Great pick up there from Joseph Rafferty. Rafferty will now push the ball up the top. Rafferty looks to sweep. Gets past that shorty. Good defense there. And another great takeaway. He's been very good, Brimon Koyo. Koyo looks to get in. Fires across the face of the goal. And Brian Koyo, just great interception down here. Took the defensive ball away. Made it all the way down the other end. And just pushed it to the right, but no backup there. And a good opportunity there for Kenya.
One back.
But the ball is back down in the Puerto Rican end.
200. 1, 2, 3.
Ball here with Nicholas Basello. Basello to Joseph Rafferty. Joseph Rafferty moves the ball on to Sean Laureano. Out the other side there to Nick Testa. And a rotation. Just looking to move the ball here. Getting a touch. Everyone a touch on the board. Testa with the ball. Now a rotation starts to happen. Gabe Roman gives it over there to Verona, but Roman looks to take on his man. No, kicks the ball down. Looks to, great inside look. Great play there from Nick Testa to find his teammate on the bottom corner there, Sean Loreno. And that is, actually, if I'm pronouncing that incorrect, Laureano. So Laureano with the goal, and that is the first for him in this game. And but a great feed there, an assisted goal from Nick Testa. And we like to see the assisted goals in lacrosse. They just sometimes they're just sweet, some of the passing, and that one there just drove top side and found him cutting around the bottom corner. And this time it's going to come out, and it's coming down here for Kenya. Ball in the stick there of Rennie Gabriel, who passes the ball on. Gabriel gets the ball back, just asked him to clear some space. Nice wide set here for Kenya. He has a teammate who just flips it back up. So Rennie Gabriel. 2 goals in the first match against Chinese Taipei. And now He looks to set a two-man game. Gabriel looks to go himself. Not there. Has to pass that one over to Alfred Murithi. And ball comes down the back corner. So a little bit of pressure in the middle crease position there. Kenya just trying to retain some offensive prowess here. As Alfred goes about his work, decides to give the ball up. And we have Rennie Gabriel with the ball. Rennie Gabriel looks to get down through the centre of the field. Gabriel looking to shape to shoot from about 20 metres out, but decides better of it and passes the ball on. So Kenya still with possession of the ball in their offensive end. Nice cut through there. And that might be a moving pick. You have to be stationary when you are setting a pick, and unfortunately that almost creates a shepherd. So ball will turn over here for Kenya, and it will come out of the defensive end for Puerto Rico. And carrying it out is Lorenzo Verona. As the ball finds itself down in the back. 1 minute 55 left on the clock. Lorenzo Verona with the ball, as they've set a really wide set here, have Puerto Rico. Just looking to draw out their defensive opponents as Chris Testa gets a touch. As Nick Testa also out there. And just really wide, just setting up as just gets around top side here. Joseph Rafferty. Rafferty looks back inside, ball down, and it goes the other way. So a fast man break here for Brimon Koyo. Koyo kicks it over, finds the, puts it away, and Rennie Gabriel gets on the board for Kenya. And there's one for the highlight reels, as the ball just found its way here in the defensive end. Brimon Koyo managed to pick it up, gives it up to Rennie Gabriel, and Gabriel drove all the way to the cage, puts it away. Love it. Kenya, first goal of the game. It is 7-1 here in the first term. And back to the face-off we go. Muriithi for Kenya, looking to set down. And Alfredo Crispin in there as well. Crispin knocks the ball forward as ball is there to be won. Little push, ball comes back out the back, ball loose. It is on the deck, just need to extract it. Good work there from Crispin, and a push is had there, so that will be a loose ball push called. And with 37 seconds left in the first quarter, we see Puerto Rico with a last chance offensive set. Sean Laureano round there to Nick Testa. Testa, ball over there to Mason Prout. Kicks it to Sanguinetti. As Rafferty decides to try and drive in, looks inside, great take there, looks to free the hands, does, great save again from the keeper, and that will end the first term. Great save from the Kenyan keeper, and Kenya with the first goal of the game late in that first quarter, and we see an 8-1 scoreline here. But Rennie Gabriel, well, he scored 2 in the first game against Chinese Taipei, and he is on the board in this first quarter here. And even watching the Puerto Rican fans over there, they were excited for Rennie getting that first goal here. And it's great to see the advancement in lacrosse here in Kenya. But it takes a lot of hard work as well as we go to a break.
세상의 필요는 바뀌니까. 동원은 건강한 식탁을 넘어 미래에 필요한 먹거리까지 키워냅니다. 필요가 바뀌면 답도 바뀌어야 하니까. 필요에 답하다. 동원.
슈퍼 고단백을 슈퍼 건강하게, 게다가 슈퍼 맛있어. 그래서 동원 참치.
We honor our indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
And back we come to second quarter action here. Kenya up against Puerto Rico. And the netminder there, Connor Dobson for Puerto Rico, finds his way back into the cage. And back into the centre for this face-off. Well, we have Chris Testa for Puerto Rico. And face-off is down. And one there by the number 2 for Puerto Rico. Chris Testa pushes the ball down. And ball will rotate up back through top centre. Nicholas Bucello will pass the ball on. And the ball will be carried down the back there by the scorer, Sean Loriano. Back up here to Bucello, as we see Verona come on the field. And rotates back around. So nice wide set here again for Puerto Rico. Trying to draw that defense out. Nicholas Bucello. As ball comes down the back. And they're looking to really draw this defense wide here and create some space. Verona with the ball. Now he starts to come down, cut through, two-man game. Good switch, but Verona backs off. Good save again from the keeper, but it's just rolled in, unfortunately. And a good shot there, and that one's gone in the cage. We'll see here on the replay. Just backs off, little two-man game, and just fires it. It's gone up the shorts, and then it's gone up. Oh, he's just kicked it in. So a good save there initially. It's gone up the shorts, come out the shorts, and as he turned, it's hit his heel and knocked it back in. But that is another goal for Lorenzo Verona. And the 9th for Puerto Rico. And coming out of the face there, Wilfredo Crispin. Crispin fires again. Good work there for as Kenya pick the ball up and will bring it down into the offensive end. Ball has gone loose though. Ball to be won on the centre line. And sneaking in there to pick it up was Nick Testa. And Nick Testa just rolls out and throws a long bomb down to the back corner. So, a 9-1 game here, Puerto Rico, Kenya. Oh, that one's just bounced off the top of his head. And great pickup, so an opportunity here for Kenya again. And it is in the goal scorer's stick from the first quarter. And there's Koyo coming on. So Brian Brimman Koyo with the ball. So some offense down here for Kenya. He passes the ball on to Chris Missy. Missy back to Koyo. Koyo just taking some time and spreading out here to the goal scorer, Gabriel. Rennie Gabriel back to Koyo. And running down the back there again is Missy. But Koyo kicks it to Gabriel. Gabriel has Nzea next to him. And Gabriel decides to carry the ball himself. So Gabriel being picked up there by the pole in Dom Deering. Little flip there, looks inside, oh great inside pass, inside roll, looks to freeze in one hand, there's a highlight reel if you've ever seen one. Benjamin Mulesi gets a one-handed feed in the middle, loses his hand. Watch this one on the replay. Just had no right to score that, but one-handed, that's a little special, that was. Just cut, great inside look, one hand, just nothing should have gone in the cage there, but he's good enough to do it, and Kenya get their second with a huge celebration here. Good work in the offensive end, and we've got a hold, and it's going against Kenya, so that will go to Puerto Rico. Well, let's see. He will be getting on the World Lacrosse TV and getting a clip of that one, because that was very special, that goal. That was very, very special. Tell you what, that might even end up on my highlight reel. Just a great feed though inside, but took on the players. Just got his stick knocked out his hand, one-handed, pops it away. Little bit of special here on this field. Ball looked inside and comes across. Might be just not going out of bounds there. Able to be picked up there by Puerto Rico. Now back up the top, driving there is Sanguinetti. As ball now in Carrero's stick. Looks down the back. Puerto Rico looking to set in, good inside cut, fires, and a good cut, good feed there. As the player came down that left-hand pipe. And we'll look here, and just pops it away. And that was Gabriel Carrero with the goal. And Carrero gets the second of the second term. And we're out to a 10-2 lead here. As players are just being set. He has to come over the restraining line. And setting up on the halfway line. Ball coming out. Oh, here we go again for Kenya. Gets a fast man break, looks over. Opportunity, but shut down there. And ball just popping out the stick. Great pick up there from the defender, but it could turn over again here. Ball comes off the Kenyan stick, and it might have just might have rolled out of bounds. So, but great effort on the outer side. And ball will be, oh no, little interception here from Kenya. Picks the ball up, runs around, looks inside, looks up the pass. Didn't quite, ball on the ground, oh, picks the ball up to fire, back on the back corner, fires! Oh, good save there. Great save from the keeper. And Dobson just getting one there as Rennie Gabriel looks to go again. Gabriel gets down and doesn't dispossess the ball. Good hold there from Gabriel. Kenya with opportunities in this offensive end. So ball coming back up the top. Oh, little stop, inside roll. Gets to free the hands. Does he? Beats one, beats two. Looks to fire again, gets inside. Good save there again from Dobson. But great inside there for Benjamin Mulesi. And Kenya showing some offense here. Oh, just tries to be a little cute there. Wasn't ready for it. And the ball turns over. And now it comes Puerto Rico's way. So just settling it down out there is Nick Testa. Testa looks to put the afterburners on, looks inside, misses the pass. Looking to come up over the line. Oh, just didn't quite grab the ball. And now he does. Picked up there by Walpe. Walpo. As a flag is on the play. And Puerto Rico will have to attack the cage. As if they don't attack the cage or they bring it outside that restraining line, it will be held up. And players just need to understand that. If there is a flag on the play and they do bring it up above the offensive restraining line, that flag will be assessed. So Puerto Rico will end up with a power play here. But still can't get over the goal there of Mulesi. That was absolutely special. And we're glad we could capture that here on World Lacrosse TV in these under-20 World Lacrosse Men's Championship. So ball rotating now down the bottom corner. Looks back up the top. Great take there. Looks a little inside step and pops it away. Good ball handling there from Joseph Rafferty. And he gets his second of the game. Had a good power play there for Puerto Rico. As Rafferty gets his second. And back to the center we go.
If we lose, we'll go.
So, ball. Just
right here.
they need to go because there is a penalty on the box. Just telling good work there by the officials. Just making sure that they aren't offside. He must set 3 as the ball gets flicked out. That's off a white stick, picked up by Kenya, and keeps it in. Calls play on as Danny Tapia picks it up. Pushes the ball all the way across the field to Lorenzo Verona now. Verona back to Tapia, little flip. Back down the bottom to Rafferty. Rafferty looks down the back and will rotate the ball up. Back over. And the ball moving quickly here. Penalty's been released, but getting in and a good feed there. But the goal scorer will be Lorenzo Verona. But a great feed there from Sean Laureano. And Lorenzo Verona getting his third of the game and his second of this second term. And he is looking to just fill up his bag a little at the moment. So it is a 12-2 ball game. And ball to come out. Great fighting there. Good work there from Kenya. Oh, fantastic ground ball. Great pickup. And now just looking to come back inside. That was great work there from Paul Nzea. As Rennie Gabriel has the ball in his stick as the substitute comes on. Felix Koita.
Talk it up!
And we have 6:45 on the clock. So the next dead ball, we'll find ourselves with a drink break as Koyota has it now. Kicks it to Koyo. Koyo inside look. That could go out of bounds, and that will probably send us to the mandatory drinks break here on World Lacrosse TV. It is 12-2 the way of Puerto Rico, but there was something special in that first half of that quarter, and it came from the stick of Benjamin Mulesi. Just a one-handed cracker. So And as that program gets bigger and bigger and the skill set get bigger, I mean, if they're doing that now, imagine another 12 months, 3 years time, they will certainly start to make an impact. Their ground balling at the moment too for Kenya has been outstanding. Koyo has been very good, and they are just look like very happy, enthusiastic lacrosse players, and very intently looking at the coaches and what they have to say here. And, limited time out on the outer side with the Japan and Hong Kong China game. I'll try and get you a score at half time of this one so I can get back over there. Again, if you are watching the live action here on World Lacrosse TV, you can send me a shout out if I'm mispronouncing a name, and there's probably many of them that I do. Always happy to get some feedback. You can get me on Instagram at Tony Watts 71, TonyWatts 71, and even just give you a shout out. We try to bring our fans in wherever they are around the world to these under-20 championships. But ball currently down in the offensive end for an inside look. Good feed there. And Puerto Rico, well, they get another one. And it is through the stick there of number 23. And that is Sean Laureano. He gets his, 77 was the scorer. My bad. That was Mason Prout is the scorer there. Sean Laureano got in to give him a big celebration early, so 77 with that score, which brings it out to a 13-2 ball game with about 6 minutes and 6 seconds left on the clock. So Prout with his first of the contest, and a legal procedure there. And that will go the way of Puerto Rico also. So ball comes up the top through Danny Tapia. And now Gabe Roman looks to give it back. Danny Tapia back to Roman. Over there to Verona. Verona passes the ball down the bottom corner, just rolling out there. In the bottom corner is Rafferty. Ball back up the top. Danny Tapia now down the side. Danny Tapia as looking on the balls at X, just looking for a feed here, and looking to flick in and out. And they're just working this 4 on the crease. Now they spread out, just little rotations. Ball still down, a great defense. They get down and come out and throws the ball. Good save again from the keeper. Ball on the deck. Ball does head out towards the boundary. Need to pick the ground ball up. Ground ball is not quite able to be picked up there by Gabe Roman. And ball will come out here down the back. So to the long pole, and looking to bring the ball up. And now there's one open up here. Paul Nzea is opened up as he came on, and ball dispossessed. So we'll see the long stick here for Mason Bryant for Puerto Rico. Just try and extract himself from the defense. Nice cut again, looks to fire, does fire, and another goal there for Puerto Rico. And that one is through Joseph Rafferty. Just looks inside and gets a bit of love after the goal here, does Rafferty. Nothing untoward, but Rafferty wearing some body at the end of that play. So Rafferty gets his So he got now 3 goals for the contest. It's 14-2 as we head towards half-time. Ball with Chris Testa. And Testa passes the ball over there to Sanguinetti. Sanguinetti will give it, but he gets it back from Danny Tapia. Ball over with Chris Testa. And now it rotates down the back. Nice cut inside there as ball is loose. No, it's back up and fires top shelf there. Does Joseph Rafferty. Unleashed the hands and just popped it top shelf. And we'll see that one on the replay. Just looks up here, finds Rafferty, little BTB assisted pass, and top opposite stick side there. And Joe Rafferty gets back-to-back goals. And it is 15-2 with 3 minutes 31 left on the clock here. So, ball out of the centre. Wilfredo Crispin has the ball. Now it rotates down the back. Tries the little BT. Looks like he was going to try the little BTB again there. But the sides. Oh, a little backhander there, but doesn't make the mark. Ball to be won on the ground. This is where the Kenyans have been very good. The ground balls this time is picked up there by Danny Tapia. He's having a good game tonight, is Tapia. And now the ball will rotate the other side to Rafferty, who's just got his 4th goal of the night. And ball is running loose down the back, but able to be picked up there. And no damage done for Puerto Rico. So ball with Tapia. Tapia looks down the bottom, looks inside, just gets picked off. And now Kenya will bring the ball out. Kenya through the goal scorer there of Mulesi as the ball goes loose. Looks, oh, that's a big hit. And just turned around into it. Ball to be won. And Danny Tapia was there, and the ball goes out of bounds. No, it's kept in play. Long stick with the ball. He's under pressure there is Mason Bryant, but manages to get the ball out. Kicks it there to Roman. Roman sets a pick as Verona comes on the field. So Verona looks over, finds Mason Prout. Prout with 1 goal already this quarter. Back the other side, finds Verona. Verona looks to get inside, little dump down the back. Now backing over, and tink off the bar, and out it goes, and this could be a Kenyan ball. Yep, great job down there in the offensive end to get that first on. Good shot there from Danny Tapia, but it rattled the bar. And there is a timeout here charged to Kenya, as they will have the last offensive opportunity of this quarter with 1 minute 10 on the board. And let's see what they can bring here. Kenya, great work on the outer side to get that first on. Smart watching the play, and just quicker to get to that sideline, which got possession to Kenya. And they're the little things that just make coaches happy. Even in games where sometimes you're under the pump, you know what? It's those 1% things that just make coaches go, yep, the effort's still out there. It is always the 1%ers. The little things, you know what? If you have a grain of rice and you put a grain of rice and a grain of rice, all of a sudden you might have a stir fry. So it's the little things that matter. And we'll see what Kenya has in this last minute and 10 seconds of this quarter. They have been exciting at times when they've been in their offensive end. And they are about to show us some things. Maranga out there for Kenya, and Paul Nzaya also out there. Muraithi, number 11. Bruman Koyo, who has been everywhere tonight. So, and the goal scorer also Mulesi with Rennie Gabriel. So that is their 6 offensive players. They have a minute 10 in this quarter. And can they put another one on the board before half time? So, ball on the outer side with Gabriel. Passing the ball up as we have a substitute here. Koyoto. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe an illegal substitution here, is it? Or too many on? So, anyway, Kenya turned the ball over. So now an opportunity. The air's gone out of my sails. I was ready to get some magic on the offense for Kenya, but an illegal procedure. Looks like there was too many on the field, and the ball will turn over. So now an opportunity again for Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, number 77, driving there. Mason Prout looks back up, looks to loose the hands. It does get the hands loose. And Verona just getting one there.
Boots go forward.
So looks inside, looks down. Great inside feed there. And Verona gets his, what's he got now? That's his 4th goal, Verona. And it is a 16-2 game here, as we have 8.8 seconds left on the clock. Maybe not enough time to see another score here, but ball is down. And one there by Wilfredo Crispin. So need to get a shot off if they're going to, but they're not going to be able to, as halftime comes here to the beautiful fields in Jeju. And it is Puerto Rico 16 leading Kenya 2. But goal of the night has to go to Kenya, and Mulesi will hold that title as we go to a break here on World Lacrosse TV.
포장재부터 제품까지 천 번의 생각을 담다. 안심 동원 샘물. 안심 동원 샘물이 선수들의 안전 플레이를 응원합니다.
진짜 힘들어서 다들 금방 뻗거든요. 링티 마시면 너무 좋다고 다들 찾는 거예요.
야, 너만 마시냐?
뛰는 게 달라요. 운동 갈 때 꼭 챙기세요.
마셔봐서 압니다. 링티.
IS 동서는 봅니다. 쓸모없던 땅에서 친환경 건설의 내일을, 폐기물에서 전기차의 새로운 미래를, 아이들에서 행복한 희망의 세상을. ESG 경영으로 더 큰 내일을 봅니다. IS 동서.
And we see the players returning to the field here for the third quarter here between Puerto Rico and Kenya. And at half-time, if you missed the first half, well, it has been on the scoreboard. Or Puerto Rico, they currently lead 16-2, but goal of the night, and I'm going to say it again, has to go to the number 16, Benjamin Mulesi, who had a one-handed goal, who came through pressure, and that really got the crowd up and about. But now Puerto Rico back in offense here to start the third term. Ball with Laureano. Over to Prout. Prout up to Chris Testa. Testa back to Prout. Prout to Testa. He has Rafferty, who's looking to fill up his bag here tonight. Looks back over. Looks for the pass. Ground ball to be won. Great ground ball there from Chris Testa. Testa. Well, he finds Bucello. Bucello looks a little inside pass and just knocked down there from the defender. Ball to be won on the ground. Needs to pick the ground ball up using the legs. And it's extracted there, but great over the pass and finds it from the other side. Great vision there to find Chris Testa. And that was Sean Laureano with the long pass to find Chris Testa on the left-hand doorstep, all wide open as the defence had sloughed over there. And Testa, well, he gets his first of the game.
Great job. Was that you on that pass?
And we're a 17. We are. So Chris Testa with the goal. And back into the centre, Wilfredo Crispin. As he picks the ball up, looks back down. Good fire over the side, looks inside. Crispin can't quite grab it, and now Kenya with an opportunity through Muriithi. Muriithi now gives the ball over. Ball hits the ground, but ball to be picked up as it just flicks out. And great ground ball again. He's been very good on the ground balls, Bremen Koyo. And ball still there to be won. So as a little push there maybe, and that ball will go the way of Kenya. No. Yes, going the way of Kenya. Apologies at times, I'm actually stuck behind the bench. Gets inside, good inside look, and another goal there. Great goal, just pace galore. And you can see here just taking off, and he's already got one cracking one-handed goal. Finds his way in the middle for another one there, Benjamin Mulisi. So he gets his second of the game, and he's a handful. So Kenya out to 3 goals now. And Mulesi, well, he's got 2. Very dangerous with the ball in his stick. So ball comes out, and it goes the way here again of Puerto Rico. Chris Testa leaves that one for Rafferty. Rafferty to Prout. Prout will head the ball, rotate around here, and it's going back to Rafferty. Rafferty, another big wide set here as Chris Testa gets the ball. Kicks it back to Prout. Prout has Nick Testa on the opposite side. Testa looking to drive. Good switch there, but Rafferty looks to come up, steps inside. And Rafferty now back down on the bottom corner. There's a man, looks to roll inside. Oh, great slide. Just got him on the back there. It might have just had the hands apart. Ball up the top. Rafferty looks back down. Testa on the bottom corner gets a goal. And we've got a penalty coming for a cross-check here on Kenya. But it was before the goal was scored, so they will go to a face-off. But Testa, well, he gets the goal, and Chris getting the first, Nick getting the second. And out to 18-3 is the scoreline. So penalty being assessed there on the long pole for a cross check. So that'll be a 1 minute penalty. And ball will be just flicked out. That's a good face-off there. Great face-off indeed from Crispin. Just knew where his man was and flicked it straight out to him, and now he has a man-up opportunity. So they've got a power play here. Have Puerto Rico. Loreno behind. Little fake there from Nick Testa. Testa moves it on to Verona. Verona over there to Rafferty. Rafferty back down the back. And we start again. So rotations start to happen. Rafferty with the ball. Kicks it down there to Tapia. Tapia looks down, looks up top. Rafferty looks inside again. That's a great feed. And fakes the keeper there and held onto the ball. And Lorenzo Verona getting another one from a great feed from the top. And see here, just a great feed from Rafferty. Gets another point and just makes the goalkeeper have to bite. And it is another goal here to Puerto Rico. And it goes through Verano. And he has a handful now. He has 5, does Lorenzo. And we're out to a 19-3 lead. And again, picked up by Puerto Rico. Testa over to Chris Testa. Gives it up to Verona, who has 5. The penalty has been released now. So even, 6 on 6. And ball coming back up the top. Nick Testa looks on the bottom corner. Back up the top. Good work there from Verona. And back over here to Testa. Fires up and high over the... And that is the Chris Testa variety. But backed up here by Puerto Rico.
69 about to get one.
So Laureano over to Verona. Verona inside look there to Nick Testa. And Nick Testa starting to put his name on the scoreboard. Gets his second goal of the third quarter and his second goal of the game. So just starting to get his name on the scoreboard. And it is 20 goals to 3 here with 10 minutes 29 to go in the third term.
You got one, right? Yeah, I know. I thought the rest was a bad rip, but I figured they were a good amount.
And ball is about to be set.
No, I'm alrighty, but I should have made it.
And one again by Crispin. And now Rafferty wins the ball. And we're going to have a penalty here again for... So a slash here on Emmanuel Oli, who wears the eye of the official. And power play again for Puerto Rico. But they start to move the ball. Ball comes back up the top. Out here to Rafferty. Rafferty down there to Tapia. Tapia, good movement here from Puerto Rico. Fires and fires another one. And it is Nick Testa who's looking to put his name in the scorebook. And he does that well as he gets his third of the quarter. And coming out of nowhere is Nick Testa on the scoreboard. That's his third of the third quarter, his third of the game. They have all come in about 6.5 minutes in this third term.
You're taking your sweet time over there.
So we have 9 minutes and 54 seconds left on the clock. Ball one out of the centre. Oh, just finds down the bottom corner. Great feed there from Chris Tester. And bringing Danny Tapia back into the play. And Tapia, he gets another one. And we're going to have a timeout, I believe, here, as that is called. And it is just the third quarter. We've only had about 6 minutes, 6 minutes 10 go, but it has been a 6-goal quarter, so it's a goal a minute at the moment, which sees Puerto Rico out to 22-3, and worse than that, Kenya still with 29 seconds in a penalty. And yeah, amazing. And I was speaking to the head coach earlier, Isaac Kirinya, for Kenya, and one of the facts about Kenyan lacrosse is they actually use it as a tool of hope. And I think that's an amazing thing for lacrosse. He said when COVID was on and there's a lot of struggles and a lot of issues in Kenya, to use the game of lacrosse as a game of hope, or a tool of hope he called it, is something that is amazing. And you know, you can see the enjoyment in the boys, and I know that you know, the scoreline is against them, but you know, they're all still smiling. They're all still up and about. They're at the World Championships. They're playing for their country, and how good is that? You know what? So proud. So yeah, they use it as a tool of hope, and well, you can see it in their eyes out there at the moment. So Puerto Rico with the ball, and we've got a hold, and it's going the way of Puerto Rico. So Wilfredo Crispin has the ball. Just asked his, trying to stretch the hamstrings there of his teammate Joseph Rafferty. But Lorenzo Verona has the ball to Rafferty. Rafferty moves the ball on, kicks it to Tapia. Tapia on the outer side, finds Laureano. And penalty has been released now, so we're even, 6 on 6. Ball to Nick Testa. Now down to Tapia. Tapia back up to Verona. Verona back to Testa. Testa looks over. Now rotates the ball down to X. Tapia just sitting on the crease there as Rafferty seems to be running into space there. Verona, pick set. Little one. Oh, great inside look there. That's a beautiful feed inside, which found Gabe Roman. What a fantastic look inside. Just there, Rafferty just turned the head and saw the number 17 of Gabe Roman coming through, and an assist there to Rafferty. But that will go to Robin. And Roman, that is, might be his second of the game. So 23 goals here to 3. Ball back in the centre. It is Puerto Rico. Looks down the bottom corner, now over to Rafferty. Rafferty gets a check up high, and that is going to be a penalty as the ball is about to be dead. And we might have a push here, have we? So called a push. And so a 30-second penalty, and that will be assessed here. Who is that going on? That is going on Oromisi. So Oromisi will sit down for a 30-second penalty. And Puerto Rico. Nick Testa. Back to Rafferty. Rafferty. Looking in there was Tapia. Tapia always looking inside for to bring a teammate into the game. Rafferty down to Tapia. Tapia just loses the ball. Comes out. gets a little bit of love there from the long stick, but Rafferty, great save again from the keeper. They've changed keepers in there. But a fantastic save. By the keeper. And Puerto Rico, little bounce pass as pressure comes out on the hands. As a substitute comes on there, and that is Nicholas Bucello.
No, you got it, Joe. Thanks, man. No problem, dude.
And offense, nice wide offense. We're just cutting in and out. Looking like they're running a really wide set here. One in the crease. Ball down the back to Bucello. Bucello in the hands of Tapia. Tapia always seems to find the right mark, and he does it again. Tapia finds the number one, and that is Nick Testa again. Well, he's got 4 goals in this third quarter now, but Danny Tapia is the general down there. He might get the nickname the General because he is bringing everyone into the play. Nick Testa getting his 4th of the third quarter, and we're out to a 24-3 game here in the third quarter with 7 minutes to go. So ball comes down, picked out again by Crispin. Crispin looking to get on the board himself, fires that one wide. And Crispin, and that will be the mandatory drinks break as we go to a little bit of calm here on this field too, as the boys come off for a well-earned drink. And the Kenyan defenders getting a lot of work in there. So Puerto Rico, well, they're certainly running some options out there. And yeah, there's some multiple goal scorers. I mean, Danny Tapia, he's got, what's he got, 3 at the moment. But I reckon he's probably got about 5 assists, so he's probably got 8 points in this contest already. Rafferty, well, he's got 4. And the goal scorers, well, they just keep adding up. We had Verona, well, he's managed to get 5. And Nick Testa in this quarter, he's got 4 alone in this quarter. So he's certainly coming to light in the second half, is Nick Testa. 8-goal quarter so far for the Puerto Ricans, and we're only halfway through it. So that is a goal a minute for Puerto Rico. They're really starting to dominate this contest. But Kenya still looking to just get their and as the ball will start down in Puerto Rico's end, and we'll start down the back with the general, Danny Tapia. So Tapia will bring the ball in. He has Rafferty on his left-hand side, as we have just a time there. Tapia looking to just fill up the bag with assists at the moment. And ball here as it rotates around. Tapia again, little cut inside there. Ball as the pressure comes out. Rafferty is pushes out. Ball back there to Bucello. Bucello comes and gets a bit of love there from the defender. And Laureano back down to Tapia. Tapia looking for some cutters, or maybe he's going to just go himself. He could have gone on that bottom corner. Rafferty looks to fire, finds Tapia down on the bottom corner. Others bringing Tapia into the play. Good save again from the goalkeeper. And ball is on the ground. Ball to be won And the goalkeeper will pick this up and clear this ball. So comes out the back and gives it up there. And now the ball will be cleared here and gets under pressure. Good forward pass there as the ball is in the stick. Gets the ball out there. Good defense as it is extracted there from Nicholas Acosta. And Acosta doing his work in the defensive end to make sure that that didn't get any further than it needed to. As Puerto Rico look to get some touches here in their offensive end. Nicholas Bucello finds the ball down the back. Oh, a little BTB, a little party trick here. And not sure what happened there, but there's a player down here at the moment. So there's a cross-check being assessed, and he's just come up a bit sore there. Has the defender in Oramisi, and he's being helped off, and he's going to have to go and sit down for a minute for a cross-check, but he is just a bit sore in one of those ankles. I think might have just stepped on the ankle of the opposition player, but he might have to go and sit in the box, and they're just going to sit someone else there while he is assessed on the sideline. So we hope Missy is okay, but a power play here again for Puerto Rico. Ball out of side, Rafferty. Back down to Tapia. Tapia fires the ball quickly, back over the top. Rafferty looks to shoot. No, he doesn't. But tell you who does look to shoot on that right-hand side was Sean Laureano, and he was shooting top shelf, and Laureano gets another goal for Puerto Rico, and they eke out even further as the number 23 for Puerto Rico gets the 25th of the game for Puerto Rico, and he gets his third of the game. And now we have the two goal scorer there in Benjamin Mulesi with the ball. Kicks it over there to Neville Zima. And ball rotates over there. Pressure being applied. As pick comes in to be set and just brings it up nice and high. So ball on the outer side. Passes the ball down to Jack John. Jack John gives it back. Now gives it to Gabriel. Gabriel runs the ball down the back side. Kicks it to the Mulesi. Mulesi, Gabriel comes in to set a pick. Mulesi looks to run the ball. Looks up, finds the number 17 there. And Zima now back up the top and throws the ball up. Finds Koyo. Koyo has Maranga just running past his offensive player there. Maranga now has the ball down the back. Ball comes up on the hands, looks inside, good take there, and just decides to pull it out there does Rennie Gabriel. Gabriel guarded by the long pole, and now decides to pass it on. Looks at the pass in the middle, picked up there by Koyo. Koyo looks to get inside, gets monstered by a couple of long sticks, but a flag on the play, so that could be a slash there. And now Kenya well, number one, they're going to end up in a power play situation, but number two, can they attack the cage here as the ball hits the deck and the whistle will be blown, and Kenya will end up in a power play here with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the third term. And can we see another Kenyan goal? As I think there was a ball was, we're just assessing that penalty there. So it's a 1 minute penalty. The ball's going to start with Rennie Gabriel. And we'll just look here. Simultaneous penalties. So Rennie Gabriel. The legal procedure there on Benjamin Mulesi, who will sit for 30 seconds, and a 1 minute penalty for, so Kenya will keep the ball here. There'll be a 30-second differential. So 5 on 5 on the field. Rennie Gabriel will who like this. There's a little bit more space now for Gabriel as Rennie Gabriel runs the backside. Gabriel looks to flip it. Decides not to. It's the ball up the top to Maranga. Maranga as he gets picked off here. And ball running down through the number 6 long stick defender in Sanguinetti. Sanguinetti just picking pockets down there, and now he runs to the bench. And with 1 minute 46 to go, we see Danny Tapia with the ball. Tapia has Prout coming on, and Prout receives it now, and further on is Chris Tester, who also receives that from the substitution box. So, and they're just waiting for the penalties here, as Puerto Rico have 5 seconds left in their penalty clock, and then we'll be 6 on 6 on the field. And a good job there as the ball now is released. Penalty release as Busello comes on. Ball up the top with Rafferty. Rafferty looks back down, finds Tester. Chris looks inside, just can't quite get the handle of the ball. Ball to be won, ground ball to be won. And that is a great ground ball there, but losing the handle of the ball was Alfred Murithi. And but it was a great attack on the ground ball from Alfred. Now back up the top. So 36 seconds left in the third term, and flag is on the play as just getting buffeted there was the Mason Prout. Another flag on the play, and it's going to stop. So they're going to have 24.7 seconds and a couple of little bruises, I reckon. So we'll see 2 Kenyans coming to the bench here. And that will be number 14 and number 26. So Emmanuel Ole will come off, and Kofi Annan will find his way into the bench. And Slash, Cole, and a cross-check. So 2 1-minute penalties assessed. So it's a 6 on 4 with 24.7 seconds left in the third term. And I'd suggest that Puerto Rico, well, are they going to attack the cage? I think they're just going to hold this ball to let the clock run out. They will then start with the ball in man up for about 20 seconds as they are doing exactly that. And it is in the stick of Lorenzo Verona. And that is exactly where it will end up at 3/4 time as the boys give up the ball to the official. And there is about 40 seconds left in those 2 penalties, so they will start with the ball in the 4th quarter as they have possession with men in the penalty box, which is part of our game. And it was a big quarter there for Puerto Rico. 10 goals. And you can see on here, they've had plenty of shots, 40 shots to 5. And the stats are showing where the scoreline is. Anyway, we'll be back for 4th quarter action very soon.
IS 동서는 봅니다. 쓸모없던 땅에서 친환경 건설의 내일을, 폐기물에서 전기차의 새로운 미래를, 아이들에서 행복한 희망의 세상을, ESG 경영으로 더 큰 내일을 봅니다. IS 동서.
From our unique origins to the modern game, the global lacrosse community has been preparing for this moment. Together, we step into a new chapter of growth, competition, unity, and inspiration for the next generation. Welcome to a new era of lacrosse. At the Olympic Games in Los Angeles, we continue growing together. Join the journey, and let's make history in LA and beyond. A new era of lacrosse starts now.
As we come back to World Lacrosse TV, and it is going to be Puerto Rico who will start with the ball in their offensive end, with 2 men in the penalty. So it's going to be a 4-zone for Kenya and 6 offensive players for Puerto Rico. And Rafferty is one of those, as is Verona. Verona over there to Roman. Ball comes down the back, just didn't quite. That's going to be an over and back potentially, as it is over and back. So Kenya, well, they will have the ball, but they'll be under pressure as there's only 10 seconds left on that penalty. So he needs to find some space here, but decides, you know what, the best form of defense is attack, and the best form of attack is attack. And good work there from Gabriel, just wearing some big checks there as the subs come on now. So Gabriel with the ball. He has Mulesi next to him. Mulesi kicks the ball back, and it's just not a great pass as the ball is buffeted out and coming down. But good pace there from Mulesi to try and hold that up. But Gabriel Carrero, well, he won the running race then. Ball travels the opposite side here to Danny Tapia. Danny Tapia down the back to Sean Laureano. Laureano now will rotate the ball onto the outer side. Rafferty with the ball. Joseph Rafferty been very good tonight too. These big passes have certainly brought others into the play. And you can see there as Danny Tapia brings players in that that opens up for goals. You can see here on the replay, Tapia again looks down the back, finds the cutter comes through, and Nicholas Brusello, well, wears a bit of love, but also gets a goal in the 4th quarter, and Brusello will take this out to a 26-3 game. And the face-off about to be had again. So Brusello getting another one, and that is 26. So ball out of the centre, just got stuck in the back of the stick, and that's an illegal procedure there on the face-off player in Paul Nzea. And it will have to be, and he can't start within 5 metres, so he has to stay away from him, which is exactly what he does. Oh, but throwing it away there is Puerto Rico, so another opportunity here for Kenya to have an offensive foray. Ball will come out of bounds, and it's the short stick goes and gets the ball, and he'll try and get the ball into the offensive end here for Kenya. And it is Nzea who kicks the ball up, and good carry down there as plenty of pressure being shown there from Koita. And we have a timeout, I believe, here, called to Kenya. So Kenya looking to set up some offense as the scoreline here, 26-3. We've got 12:25 to go, and Kenya just want to have a talk about their offense. As we feel a little, is that some precipitation out here even? No, maybe it's just my fan blowing gently on me. I thought I might have felt some rain then for a second, but not to be. And well, it has rained goals here tonight for Puerto Rico. They have filled up a few bags with goals, some of these players. But now they're going to have to play some defense, which they have done exceptionally well tonight as well. So just to let you know, there is a 15-minute quarters with stop clock after every goal. So there is plenty of games, as the local time here is about 8:50. And now Kenya with the ball. Felix Koita has Koya on this side, just trying to back him into a corner here. Koya used to use his legs, as he does use his legs, looking to as Koita gets the ball and runs and dispossessed, but great pick up there from Rennie Gabriel. Gabriel again gets inside. Good save though from the goalkeeper. Ball comes out of bounds. No, gets out of bounds now. It comes out of the stick there of Mason Bryant. Good pressure there from Rennie Gabriel. But that was a good save from Jourdain Algerin. They've changed the keeper in there for Puerto Rico. And now the ball will rotate around. So Koita kicks it there to Rennie Gabriel. Gabriel looking to use his legs. And just drawing that defender there in Marcus Acevedo out. As a big open, that's a nice pass, and nearly brought into the play there was Bremen Koyo. Koyo kicks the ball there to Felix Koita. Felix Koita. And that one's just needs to be picked up. Good work there from the Kenyan number 11, Alfred Muraithi. Muraithi gives the ball up, and that could be a hold. No hold, as he kicks the ball forward. That could work. The ball picked up here by Puerto Rico and comes back the other way. And at pace, Mason Prout. Prout looks down. Ball over on this right-hand side. Looks back in at the feet. Just didn't allow the pass, didn't allow him to pick it up. And the ball will come out here through the number 17 of Kenya. That is Neville Nazia. And ball and just body on the line there, as we see Mason Bryant extract the ball, but the ball has come loose again. So ball to be picked up, and is picked up. Looks over, and that's a tip of the ball. That is going to look to go out. Oh, great work there. Just snuck the, he's behind you, he says. And good work there from Gideon Maranga. And that ball will go out of bounds, and as the bodies just come together. And that will be a Puerto Rican ball. So they'll have to come back 5 metres to not incur that penalty. They need to start 5 metres away. As the big ball, good ball there from Mason Prout. And Nicholas Brusello, well, he has the ball and just rolls it over to his teammate there, and Chris Testa. Chris Testa gives it to Danny Tapia. Danny Tapia looks to fire, and that's just unforced error, really. fires it over the head of his teammate. And we will have... okay, so called a shot there. So the ball will start with Puerto Rico. I thought that was just a pass, but deemed to be a shot, I believe. It's a bit hard to see sometimes. I'm sort of stuck behind the Kenyan coaching box. So apologies if we do get a couple wrong. Ball with Chris Testa up the top. Testa looking to run. And a flag is on the play, and that might be a major penalty here. And we're going to have red number 4, which is Briman Koyo. And I think he will go and sit down for 1 minute for a slash. And we'll see that assessed now. And it is a 1 minute slash on Briman Koyo. So a power play opportunity here for Puerto Rico with 8 minutes 16 left in the fourth quarter. It is a 26-3 goal game. And Puerto Rico start their power play again. As, the ball travels around. Now down to the back corner. As Laureano has the ball. Looks over, throw. They like that long ball to the opposite side. Ball up the top. As we see Rafferty with the ball. Rafferty looking to get some space. The general down there, Danny Tapia. Tapia again, just has done it all night, Danny Tapia. But I'd like to see the assist sheet on Danny Tapia, because he would have 6 or 7 assists, and he just finds his teammate inside in Nicholas Bucello, and great work to put it offside. And Nicholas Bucello, well, he gets the second of the last quarter, and he has both goals in this fourth quarter.
Hey, we're coming up
So,
on water break,
but
so just make sure we got the bottles filled.
Danny Tapia, he is the general down there. He's, I would suggest he would nearly have 10 points in this game at the moment. Danny Tapia has brought a lot of players into play, and as a coach, that is something that we value highly, being a team game. Danny Tapia certainly playing that team game at the moment. Got on the board early, did Tapia, but I just can't let him get into there. Just no defense at all came then to Gabe Roman. And another easy goal for Puerto Rico. And Gabe Roman gets a goal. And just another one on the board here. 28 goals to 3 is the score. With 7 minutes 17 left in this fourth term, as the face-offs change here. And we're going to see, is that Milesi going into the face-off here? Yep, it is Milesi going into the face-off. Against Chris Testa. Testa wins that one. And ball is in the hands of Danny Tapia, the general. So down the back to Sean Laureano. Laureano just, leaving his opponent behind him. Has some substitutes come on now in the form of Gabe Roman. And ball is now up the top with Mason Prout. Gabe Roman. Over there to Chris Testa. Testa. And ball rotates back up the top. Again, nice wide set. Just allowing the boys to get some touches out here as Danny Tapia moves the ball on. Again, setting them really wide as Kenya come out to push that. And Mason Prout has the ball. So you might even see a stall call here if they're not lucky. They may just tap the hat in a minute, or the watch. as they're not really attacking the goal. And Gabe Roman is up the top. And now that's 4 rotations, and there it is. The stall call comes on. So the ball cannot be brought above the offensive restraining line. Ball comes here with Mason Prout. Prout looks to run around the outer side, looks to fire, and Mason Prout, he gets a goal as well. The defense just having a chat to each other out there about who should have had that player. But it is Mason Prout with the goal. It is a 29-3 goal game here between Puerto Rico and Kenya. And Prout gets one for Puerto Rico as we have a mandatory drinks break here with 5 minutes 43 to go. Current scoreline 29-3. And Prout, that is, I think that's his second goal of the evening, Prout. So he has done a fantastic job for his team also. But, yeah, so some really good work there. But I've been, you know, in a game that is very one-sided at the moment. You know, I've loved the game of Danny Tapia, to be honest. Anytime you can bring your teammates the way in. I mean, he could just as well go out there and think, I'm going to get 10 goals and light it up. And he did get a couple early, and then all of a sudden he just started to play that, and I'm going to nickname him the General. He played that general role down the back and managed to bring a lot of players into this. And I'd love to see the score sheets at the end of the day, because I reckon he's probably got, well, I know he has 3 goals, but I reckon he must have 7 assists, at least. And another opportunity to go back to the face as we, this game runs out. It's 5 minutes 43. You saw the stall come on there, as the game on the outer side has just finished up as well. And it looks like Japan were big winners over Hong Kong, China. We'll try to get a score check for you on that ground. But right now, we've got 5 minutes 43 left of this action as the ball is picked up here and now rotates down the back. So ball down on the back corner. We might even see them just run this big wide offense again, and I don't think they'll be too concerned if the stall comes on. Nicholas Bucello just running the ball down behind X as he looks to set something up. Some movement happening here. The General coming up to top centre. And now ball on the outer side. So just holding the ball out there is Nicholas Bucello, just trying to take some time out of the clock here, I think, as ball is fired up and around. Finds Joseph Rafferty. Rafferty to the General, Danny Tapia. Good take there from Nicholas Bucello. Bucello looks inside, and a crease infringement there as Wilfred Crispin tried to sneak into the goal scorers. And now Kenya will bring the ball out and have some offense. So Kenya bring the ball down into offense. Picked up there and looks forward, but ball hits the ground, and coming out the other way is the long stick. So Dom Deering with the ball. Looks over, looks to fire, and fires that one over and steps in the crease also. So that ball is going the way of Kenya, and it will come back the other way now. Although that pass isn't fantastic, and they've turned it over straight away, Kenya. And now it goes out of bounds. So Puerto Rico, well, they're going to take the ball back the other way. 29-3 scoreline, 3 minutes 39 left in the contest as the General picks it up. Danny Tapia back over there to Gabriel Carrero. Guerrero looking for his teammate there. Great pick up there by Sean Laureano. Under some pressure there from the defender. And Vincent Odiambo with the defense there. And they come down the back again. So Kenya still pushing as we see Joseph Rafferty has had a good game tonight also. Rafferty, and again at all times he's been looking to bring others into the game. And again just trying to bring the clock down here, I think, as Rafferty looks to get inside and now pulls it out. So maybe there's some talk there. So 2 minutes 40 left on the clock. And he's just going to take some time down there. Stall call will probably come on again. But they are still looking to work, but not as the stall call does come on. And just trying to run down this clock here, Puerto Rico. Like they've done their work for this evening. So just taking some time out of this game. As a ball on the outer side, as a little bit of pressure being supplied there, and the pressure is being supplied as Joseph Rafferty has the ball in his stick. Alfred Muraithi is giving him no peace out there though. And he's just got to watch out because the stall call has come on and he's looking like he's coming out to, as the flag comes on the play. And Rafferty with the ball, with the stall call on. So a little flip, and that one's gone up and over the back line. So ball will end up with, but stall call should continue to stay on here. The penalty might release that stall call. So 1 minute 26 left on the clock, and we have a penalty there on Alfred Muraithi. So penalty clock is almost game clock, and the stall does stay on, not released by the penalty. So it's a man up here. They cannot bring the ball up above the goal line, or by the forward restraining line, I should say. Gabe Roman with the ball, now runs the ball down through X, a little swim move there. Looks to not go to the cage. And they can now just really move the ball around here, Puerto Rico. They're a man up, so they could literally just move the ball as this play comes here. It is under a minute now, 44 seconds to go. And just holding the ball down there is Gabe Roman. Roman looks to attack the cage, decides that's all a bluff, and Gabe Roman, as the defense steps to come out, and the general has the ball now. Well, he's going to probably do one thing, and that is just not go to the cage. He's open on the right-hand side there of Gabe Roman, and we have 10 seconds left in the contest. And ball is going to be run up and out, and it gets in the stick of Joseph Rafferty, and that will do it here as Puerto Rico run out winners against Kenya. And it is a 29-3 scoreline as the two teams come out and embrace each other, and 29-3 is the score. But Kenya with probably the goal of the night. I'll say it again, through Benjamin Mulesi, one-handed, coming through a massive amount of pressure and just manages to put it away. And but there were plenty of goal scorers on the Puerto Rican side, and in the end there, the last 5 minutes, they just didn't want to run up a score, even though the score was 29-3. And it was all Puerto Rico tonight in this game. And that is going to wrap it up here from the World Lacrosse Men's Under-20 Championships in Jeju 25 for Day 3. My name has been Tony Watts, and until the sticks are swinging, we'll see you on Day 4.
Yeah, we legendary. Gotta